Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to the Gollop Wallop 2, the second Chaos Reborn tournament. I am joined by game developer Julian Gollop.
Hello, good to be back.
And the question is it going to be another win?
I might get walloped this time because some of these players are very good, and the first match is against Kahan, who's a very experienced player. So I might not be so lucky this time. And the dwarf has been enhanced since the last version. He's now got a ranged attack, a relatively short range of 2 and a low strength, but it can shatter a wizard's equipment if you summon like magic sword or magic bow. So for example, Kahangril's cast a magic bow and a magic shield. If I can get my dwarf to attack his wizard, then I can destroy those weapons.
So for those people who watched the last tournament, which I think we were playing on version 0.17, this is version 0.19, so there has been a few changes and additions since the last tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the main additions is the wizard hats, which grant mana points for certain conditions. So for example, I have a mana point of mana hat of death, which generates mana points on every single death of a creature, but not an illusion.
Oh, and in comes the elephant with its lovely new model and animation.
And now I am in trouble because he's very well defended. No, I'm going to do magic attack on the elephant. Let's take it, see how it goes. Oh yeah, got rid of his elephant. That's good. Yeah, it's down, that's good.
And that gives you 3 mana points because of your hat.
Yes. And I also got mana points for killing it, so my mana point situation is a bit better, which should allow me to spend a lot of them on summoning my vampire, which is going to be coming up next, hopefully.
The skeleton, of course, is one of the new models added in the recent update.
Yeah, it's a new model. It's not animated yet, but he's kind of posed in a not very good pose, but
it's a little more intimidating than the original placeholder model.
Yeah, certainly. It certainly is.
So I believe one of the changes also made in the previous update is you can now burn spells even on your opponent's turn. Yeah,
you can. So this allows you to consider things while your opponent's having his turn. Oh, my dwarf has been killed by the skeleton.
Gave a little bit of a distraction for a few turns at least.
Yes. Oh no! He managed to kill my vampire. Well, that's very annoying.
I know the magic bow's had a bit of a change since the last tournament, as has the gooey blob, I believe.
Yes, so the gooey blob is a little bit weaker. It's a bit easier to kill, and the wizards can now attack gooey blobs if they're trapped in the gooey blob using magical attacks, which is helpful to wizards. The bow has been slightly reduced in its power and the range doesn't increase when you cast multiple bows anymore, so the range stays at 3. Its range has been decreased actually to 3. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do first, I can actually attack Kahangril with my elf. Just about in range. Let's go. I've got 18% chance now. He's left himself dangerously exposed.
It only takes 1 shot. Oh, but he dodges. So you'll be able to try and attack both of his creatures and Kahangril himself.
Yeah. Completely failed. How dismal.
So while you are retreating, just take note of this very nice scenery. We have this new forest tile set.
Yeah, it's still work in progress, but the idea is that we'll have different environment types in the game. And the first one we're working on is the forest. So what you see here is an initial version of the forest environment set. Now it's pretty risky because although he's got a magic shield, I've got a mount and I could have a nasty spell to trap him like Gooey Blob, which I do. Oh, he's got Mega Bolt. Oh dear.
Oh. So this is his ability of his magic staff.
Yeah, he might try and then bolt my wizard.
She does, but it misses.
Nothing. I think that's enough. Okay, so I'm going to cast the gooey blob now. So 70% base chance. Going to spend 20 mana points up to 90%. I'm going to go straight on his wizard, and it should get his
spider as well.
Spider as well. Yes.
2 for 1 deal.
I'll move the goblin next to the skeleton just to try and engage it. Can't attack him.
Now, of course, he can still fire his bow.
Oh,
yes,
no.
They had a magic bolt. That's now relieved you of your mount.
So 53% chance of killing, which is not bad, but I'll go.
Oh
no, he stayed.
A little part of me thought that was a win right there, but
it could have been. Should have been. Blob might still kill him. Very small chance.
Yeah, because the damage they do has now been reduced, isn't it? Much less chance of that.
Oh, I survived that.
He has a lot of magic bolts.
I cannot believe I survived that.
Down goes the goblin.
Okay.
It actually worked this time.
Yeah, this time it worked.
Spider's dead, so that helps.
Blob got his spider.
Ah.
Well, then he's cast gooey blob on me. Touche. Now, what I'm hoping is that my Shadow Wood can kill him while he's trapped in the blob. Okay, what have I got? I've got Lion, Spider, Centaur. Lion has got the best chance. I can do this as an illusion. It's getting pretty desperate here. He's coming down to try and get my lion with his skeleton. No, he disbelieved. No, I think he's burned a lot of his spells.
And there we go.
Finally,
getting with victory. So that is Kahan dead, the first opponent of the Gollop Wallop 2.
That was a very good game. Yeah, that was quite interesting right up to the end.
1-0 to Julian. Okay, so here we are on game 2 of the Gollop Wallop against Ped 209, the tournament's organiser.
Yes, and this is going to be a tough battle because Ped 209 is a very experienced player. But will my luck hold out?
Oh, an eagle.
Yeah, it's going to give me something to worry about early on. It's going to harass me. Unless I do something about it. Shame I haven't got the Rat Pack.
Yeah, so that's one of the new spells that's been added in 0.19.
Yes. Some was a pack of 3 rats. They're individually pretty weak, but you know, together it can cause a lot of annoyance for the other player.
I'm looking forward to seeing some of the new spells, actually. That and the Hydra would be nice to see in this tournament.
Well, I'm going to try and get my Hellhound into play, certainly, because I've got a Staff of Chaos which can boost it. He's advancing with his wizard. He's feeling confident. What's he going to summon?
Oh, lion. A lion. So you have a lion and an eagle, 2 very fast and dangerous creatures.
Okay, I'm going to bring my goblin back for some bodyguard duty. Okay, let's try and summon the Hellhounds. I'm going to cast it real. Our Staff of Chaos can boost that to 70%. Okay, that's good.
Out comes the Hellhound.
Now this beast has got a paralysing stare, a ranged attack, which can turn enemy creature into a useless hunk of immobile nothing.
And is that a status effect that lasts for a limited number of turns, or is that creature permanently out after that?
Well, the creature has to do like a resistance check using his magic resistance. So creatures which have got low magic resistance will struggle trying to free themselves from paralysis. So, for example, his lion and his eagle are particularly vulnerable to the paralyzed attack because it could immobilize them for a long time.
So they do get a saving throw every turn, but it is reduced by their magical resistance.
Yeah, so their magic resistance is the key factor here. And again, also with the attack itself, the paralyzing stare is an attack against the magic resistance of the defending creature. So
up goes the Shadow Wood. Very early defensive play there.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and paralyze his eagle. Let's see if I can get close enough. Yes. Here goes. Okay,
And the
eagle
eagle
paralyzed.
is stoned.
I could try disbelieving. Yeah, I'm going to try disbelieving his line just for the fun of it. Oh, and it was an illusion.
Well played. And that is the rat pack, is it
That's the rat pack, yes. You summoned 3 little rats. Not something for me to worry about at the moment because I'm in a reasonably good defensive position. So the first thing we're going to do is move. I'm going to attack the eagle now. It's weakened because of the paralysis.
Okay, brilliant.
Okay, here we go. Let's get the rats out. And nice. Okay.
Evens things up a little.
Now what I really want to do is summon my dragon, but I need to build up some mana points. So I'm going to burn the Pegasus. I'm going to try and get the red dragon into play. Here it comes. And it's real as well. So he's thinking long and hard. Is he going to disbelieve my dragon? No. But he's
the vampire.
Going for undead. Where to put my dragon? Okay, I'm going to try and flank him with my dragon then.
There are some comments in the tournament chat that it's a tough rat. Very tough rat, apparently.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an amazingly tough rat.
I guess the main issue with him having the vampire is because every time the vampire kills something, it gets a buff to its attack power. You've got so many creatures it can feed on.
Yeah, especially rats, for example. Very easy and cheap to feed on, yes. Yeah, and I'll go through. I'll try and paralyze his vampire. It's the most important thing to neutralize. Okay,
and
try neutralize.
Wonderful.
I'll try and flank with the dragon.
In comes the eagle. Oh, the eagle kills the dragon.
Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. So that's really turned the tide quite a bit. Not really what I wanted. Oh dear, it's not looking good. He's going to try and attack my Hellhound with his vampire for sure. But the Hellhound lives. She's done. Good.
Good shot. That was needed.
Reasonably happy. Oh, nice.
Down goes the eagle.
The eagle's gone. It's done exactly what I suggested he might do.
Yes, he has freed the skeleton. The skeleton comes in, and you do manage to dodge.
That was, yeah, that was a scary moment. Oh, that's almost certainly real as well. It doesn't stand a huge chance of success, but and my attack failed. Oh well. I think I have had it.
Because I believe the dragon has relatively high magic resistance, and in comes the Hydra.
Oh my goodness me. Well, I've got no chance against these creatures now.
I assume from the interface the dragon is engaged, because it doesn't have the rotating circle around it.
Oh, nicely animated Hydra there.
Very nice.
Yeah, his dragon was engaged.
Interesting shade of pink as well.
Let's boost this. I've got plenty of mana points. Oh no! Well, let's try and kill it then.
Got to do something. Now, of course, it is still engaged,
well,
but it's possible that Hydra's got you.
He might not be this turn.
It is not this turn, no. It's not engaged.
Okay, well, I'm dead then.
Yeah, this may be GG.
Yeah.
A dragon and a Hydra. Yeah. There you go. So, Ped209 wins this round.
Well, that was also a very good game, but he managed to turn it around.
Well, that is 1-1.
Yeah.
Yep, so here we are. Game 3 against Red Ted.
And this is a player who I don't think I've played before, so let's see what he can do now. Yeah, there's a few little vantage points for flying creatures to attack from, eagles to attack from. If I got some eagles, let's move a bit closer actually. Oh, and I've got Manticore as well, that's great.
Oh, turn 2 Rat Pack, very interesting.
It's a good spell to start with. Okay, yeah, he's rushing forward with his rats, exactly the right thing to do. So, Right, so here comes the eagle strategy into play. I'm going to place the eagle on that little pillar there. Rats can't attack it, his lion can't attack it, his wizard might be able to attack it if he's got something like a magic bolt. I'm going to block his rats with some zombies. Again, I've cast my first zombie as an illusion. Well, I think I'll cast the second one as an illusion as well. And now I will retreat.
So he spotted the danger and he's put the rats all around himself, so you haven't got anywhere to land and attack him from.
That's correct, so he's being sensible there, for sure. I'll try and get the vampire out. I'm going to boost it to 72%.
There he goes.
Now he's got something to worry about again, because it's a flying undead creature. Somewhere to retreat to. I mean, he can retreat out of range of my... Oh, he's desperate to get that eagle.
Yes.
Slice and dice my vampire, so I'm just going to stay out of range of his wizard and attack the lion.
Just selected your vampire, and obviously we could see that he wasn't within range of being able to attack the wizard. He now is, of course.
Yeah, so now he's got to be worried. So should I pile on the pressure? I probably should.
Okay, he's moving towards your vampire. Is he going to go in for the attack?
Ah, with a magic bolt. Yes, that's probably a good option for him. Oh, I could try. Yeah, I'll try and do this. My Hellhound can actually try and paralyze his wizard, which I will do. Let's see. Yes, so his wizard's paralyzed. That was very good. So I really need to move in for the kill somehow. So I'm going to advance. Someone directly onto the pedestal above me. Put him in a strong position. Okay, I'm happy. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is bring my Manticore in for the kill. Oh, he's managed to free himself from paralysis.
So you won't have the half defense anymore, unfortunately.
No. But
there's
it didn't
the kill.
save him.
So that is 2-1 to Julian. So here we are in match 4 of the Gollop Wallop 2 against returning, well, I can't say champion, but Rafi Ramirez. You defeated him in the last tournament.
Yes, indeed. I think he's been practicing since then, so let's see how he does this time. Oh, yes, just the thing to annoy me, right? And because this map is not that big.
Yeah, it is quite kind of restrictive.
Okay, I'm going to use a magical attack straight away on that eagle. See if it works.
And of course the...
yes, oh, and it was an illusion anyway.
Illusion, oh.
Cheeky so-and-so. Okay, let's do it that way. Okay, I'll stay exactly where I am then.
One of the rare occasions where you actually managed to get all 7 trees placed as well.
Yes, it was a bit tricky. Oh, one of them's dead already. Yeah. I'm worried that his elf is going to be able to shoot me at some point.
Tree survives and blocks his line of sight.
Paralyzed the elf. Let's see what I can do. Oh, I don't want his... Oh dear, I don't want his skeleton to attack me. There's not much I can do about it. 17 mana points. Let's try and get the elephant. Oh, are we summoning it as real? Oh, I managed to do it just about. I'll get on the elephant.
And I have to say, and I know we mention this every time we do a video, just to make people who maybe aren't aware of the development progress of this game, but you know, it is still in pre-alpha and a lot of the units and graphics are still very much placeholder, but the elephant by far has to be one of my favourite units that's been added.
Yeah, he's a nicely polished and complete character. We haven't done all the animations for the elephant yet. So he's just got his idle animation at the moment. He hasn't got his walking animation, but the model is looking rather nice. Oh, he summoned a vampire. I didn't want that. Oh, and he killed my hellhound.
So much worry that the skeleton was going to come around the other side and go directly for you.
Now the elephant is pretty tough, but obviously not
you were saying?
tough. Not that tough. Oh dear.
Oh.
Now, so I'm going to play this, get the things in the right order. First I'm going to try and kill this rat. Okay, that didn't work out. Next time I have to try and kill the same rat. Okay, that didn't work out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Some of these rats have proven to be immensely tough.
And my wizard's actually engaged, so he can't... Oh, let's try and kill him. Okay, my wizard managed to kill him. Oh, I think I'm doomed. There's not much.
It's all down to the rolls for you, really.
Yeah, there's not much. I could... Yeah, it's just a shame my elephant got killed so easily.
More easily than the rat.
Yeah. I'm going to move there, and I'm going to try and bolt the vampire.
Oh, well, there's the vampire dead.
Yeah, so that works out reasonably well for me.
Oh, a spider. He just keeps throwing more and more at you.
Yeah, he's almost certainly got more spells than I have remaining, because I've burned so many in my desperation to survive. Okay, I'll have to kill the skeleton with a bolt. Yeah, very vulnerable to bolts. I'm going to have to then retreat. So first of all, let's try and kill this rat. Ah, good. Thank goodness for that. Let's try and kill this spider. Nice.
Well, it wasn't an illusion. At least we know that for sure.
Oh, my blob killed his other spider.
Oh.
Wow.
And again, that wasn't an illusion, so
no.
maybe it's good that you didn't
yeah. I was thinking that they might be illusions. Well, I'm going to run out of spells soon, so I'll start disbelieving anything he casts. And his magic resistance is not that good. I think it might be worth me doing a similar thing to him, actually. Let's try it. Oh, yes, okay, so you lost a couple of spells there.
A couple of nasty ones as well,
Yeah.
So the equipment that is already in the game, obviously there's only a small handful of different equipment and that's randomly assigned, but
yes,
these are the items that in the full game you will be able to basically win as loot through progression in the game.
That's right. There'll be actually hundreds of different types of equipment with different types of stats and special powers and so on. So you will be able to discover a lot of stuff, find a lot of stuff, and use that to configure your strategy. So together with your spell deck, your equipment is kind of something that you configure to go into battle with, and it gives you a lot of options.
And of course some of these pieces of equipment will be player-generated content as well.
That's right. Those who back the game on Kickstarter at Forge Master level and above will have the opportunity to use an editing tool which will be able to create and name their own equipment, including the stats and visual design of the equipment. So they will get that from the start. It still has to be leveled up, by the way. Always cast, he summoned a giant. That is a powerful creature which I do not want to mess with, but why he didn't try and get that out earlier. Still, it can't kill my zombie. Now in the next version of the game, the giant will actually acquire a ranged combat attack. He will be able to throw his rock. It's a one-time only attack though, he gets, but it will make him a bit more of a formidable creature.
Now he's shuffling slightly further forwards, which is he planning some... Oh! Ah! Didn't want that to
subverted the zombie. Aha. Interesting. Now he's going to stomp... Oh no, he didn't quite manage to stomp on my eagle.
The question is the eagle engaged?
Yeah. If the eagle's not engaged, it will get one attack on his wizard. Let's just check. Oh, it's not engaged.
Doesn't look like it is.
Okay.
Not a massive chance, unfortunately. But
20%, yeah, it's not big.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
That,
yeah, he was pretty unlucky there. Pretty unlucky.
That is 3-1 to Julian. Okay, so here we are in Game 5 against Whitsey, someone who, as far as we can tell, you haven't played against before.
Don't think we changed that. Ah, of course, that is a good defense against the rats.
Very well spread there, very well placed.
not sure. Shall I just try and swarm him still? Okay, let's see if any of my rats are lucky.
So you're very much a melee mage at this point.
I am. I'm very strong with it. So, oh, he's...
You certainly don't have that much luck when you try and kill rats with trees.
No. He's decimating my rat pack. Oh, unicorn. Beautiful beast.
Again, another one
razor,
of the...
razor sharp head.
One of the few currently animated models in the current client.
Yeah.
Looking good.
This is my rat can get him.
Oh,
yes.
very, very lucky. I bet he's raging now.
He's got to be very annoyed at
Yes.
that. Now, the thing is, if I can web his centaur, that will box him in a bit. Oh, I've just drawn shadow wood, which is not what I needed. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so his centaur's
brilliant. Well, it certainly leaves him in a bit of a position, but...
It's heading towards law. It's looking good. Let's just try the sapphire dragon. I'll try and cast it as real. Oh, okay, managed it. That's good.
Ah, there we go.
Ah, well, it's the elf onto the pedestal there. The elf can't move off it, but because it's got ranged attack, it can...
Good vantage point up there.
Yeah.
Centaur's got itself free.
I'm also trying to do the same again, just to try and get rid of that elf.
There we go.
Put the dragon on top.
I was just about to say you have given him a spot to summon into now, but you've instantly gone and rectified that problem.
Okay, let's try and put 60% on his wizard here. It's quite high.
And there we go. That is 4-1 to Julian.
That's my most decisive victory, I think, so far.
It's looking good for the T.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Okay, so here we are in match 6 of the Gollop Wallop 2. Julian is currently 4 points ahead. Well, 3 points ahead, 4-1, so...
4-1, and this might be the last match of the tournament. I don't know, see how quick it goes. We've got the timer going very quickly. 2 minutes, I'm going to have to be very quick in my decisions here. Yeah, I really don't want that dwarf to get too close to me because I've already got a shield here. Goblin going along the top here. Spider's going for the web. Oh, web
It was successful. I think this is about the first time tonight where you've actually had a few unsuccessful casts, though. The random numbers have been in your favour for most of the evening.
It's true, but then I've been using the tactic of using a lot of mana points where possible, but yeah, I've been lucky, I must admit. I can't deny it. Oof.
There goes the goblin.
But maybe my luck has run out.
Quite possibly. And this, of course, is the issue with this quick turn timer. It makes it very difficult if you want to start trying to consider burning some spells to increase the mana points and get some of your summons off more successfulally.
He's got a magic shield now.
Is that a double magic shield? I thought he already had one.
Oh. I could just try and kill his eagle. Okay.
Well played. Sometimes the old methods work best.
And then I can try a spider again. I will make it. Oh my! Oh dear.
Yeah, that turn timer.
I should not have spent so much time. Hi, Spiri's hammer at the giant. Very small chance of success. 9%.
And colossal 9%.
Okay, I'm going to slaughter the zombie.
Nicely done. Yeah, very low chance of a kill, but yeah, it certainly would have broken your sword.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. Haven't seen this one yet, I don't think.
Elf squad. Yeah, that could be a bit of a...
Is that Staff of Law?
He's got... It's some... What's his staff? Staff of... Yeah, Staff of Law, Elf squad. I am in...
Well, yeah, that shakes things up a little.
It does a bit. Wizard is also very tough. Oh, magic attack, yeah. exactly the right thing to play on my creatures at the moment because they're all neutral.
At least you managed to keep the giant. There goes the elephant. This
Oh,
could be
it
bad.
didn't last very long, did it?
No, and you're not going to be able to web that dwarf again either. Oh, there we go.
Goodness me. Oh my
That's the only the second defeat, which is 4-2 to Julian. Okay, so here we are in round 7 of the Gollop Wallop 2, Julian versus Tijo.
Yes, and this could be the last game of the tournament. Yeah, but I'm doing a bit of a tactical retreat just to try and give him a false sense that I'm scared.
Well, he has himself a magic bow. So now you have 2 ranged things to worry about. Now obviously you can see your opponent's staff, but will you be able to see the hat and robe your opponent
Will be able to. You can sort of... You will be able to deduce it once he kills one of my illusions. But let's see. The lion's going to attack. This wasn't an illusion. So I'm feeling a bit more lucky here. I'll advance. Yeah, exactly. So I want to really shift that balance away from neutral if possible. Oh, he's now... I just got 5 mana points there for Hat of Truth because he killed my illusionary lion.
Surprised he didn't take the shot first though, because he did technically waste his gooey blob there as well.
Yeah. It'd be great if I had a mount. I've got a manticore, so I'm going to cast an illusionary hellhound. Let's see what he thinks of that. Oh, he must realise that I'm casting a lot of illusions now.
Is he going to start trying to disbelieve everything?
You must give it a try.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, he's got a mega staff. Oh, Shadow Forest.
So we've seen Shadow Wood. So far we haven't actually seen Shadow Forest.
Yeah, it's Shadow Wood with bigger range and more trees. Oh, I haven't seen anyone cast this yet. Is he going to try it?
I must admit, in the last tournament, in the 9 games that we played,
there we go.
Yeah, that is quite, yes.
Yeah. Oof, and I've managed to paralyze this wizard.
Well, that was lucky. This is probably the most sort of dangerous mountable unit in the entire game so far.
Absolutely. It's very good. Oh, now he's managed to summon a dragon.
And of course, it is 20% chaos, so it could well be real.
Oh, but I see, this is it's an emerald dragon, so it's a neutral one.
Ah.
So how... You only had 20% chance to cast it. It must be an illusion, surely.
Or it was just very, very lucky.
Well, I have to at least try disbelieving it, so it's real.
Oh no, it is real.
Okay, let's start with a manticore attack here. Oof.
Good solid hit.
Slapped
Dragon
him
is
down. Oh, to the extent he had to...
Yeah, really wanted that away. Which is not surprising. I mean, it's a very dangerous creature.
Indeed. Now I've got magic bolts, so he's in serious trouble.
In the process, though, he's moved a little bit closer to you.
Yeah, so I'm going to summon my magic sword. Make sure I get that by boosting to 100% with mana points. I'm going to go here. Of course, the manticore's got...
I think he's, yeah.
Manticore's taking him out first.
He saw that one coming, so that was the end of match 7, and that is 5 to Julian and 2 to the rest of the world.